WSP. Let's go out. Wait, is that the world th? Where I built the rocket.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Chaos Terminal. How's it going? Let's get some daylight in here. Hey, what's up? No, this is a different world. This is just my... actually... Nope, this is a different creative world. I started a second one so that nobody would accidentally break your rocket. Alright. I got something planned for you. I'm keeping it a little bit of a secret here. But let's find a better spot to build. Somewhere nice and flat.
Hey. Will you be making any more Star Wars related build tutorials? Just wondering.
Hey now, Joshy. Spoiler alert here. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. I am going to make some videos separate from today, but I'll let you know. We are doing a Star Wars themed build for today. Let's see, what was this? I think someone else might have built those. But yeah, if we go, I think over here, this should be... Wait, can you place a car jack on top of this? 'Cause that would be nice. Get us some height. Yes. That's probably good. Okay, so this is a vehicle I've been wanting to make for a while now. I don't have a lot of plans for it. I've made a couple of test builds, but they haven't worked out super well. So you might have to bear with me here. Let's start with just these pieces, the vehicle base. It's cleaner to look at, but I think these ones are stronger. I might be wrong on that, don't quote me. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 6 is 36 studs. I think we need this to be bigger. Probably like 50 studs. I'm really bad at math, you guys. So 36 plus 12, is that 48? That's about 50. Okay, and then we're gonna need 8 spaces over before we build another row like this. Okay. So this is what's going to be the frame for our vehicle. Next up, I wonder how we're going to get the stairs on there. I think we might have to build a wall. Or actually, can I use... Oh, no. Oh, that works. Yeah, let's try there. Because we're going to want... Oop, to enter the vehicle from below. It's going to be pretty big, so you'll want to just walk under it to get in. That's sort of the plan. One more. Nope, I was right the second time. So the 5x4x2 is what's going to fit in here. Oops. Okay. And then for the front, we only need maybe like 8 studs to be able to hop onto the stairs. So let's put another frame support about here. And I really am just kind of building this by feel. That's a nice fit. Oh, look at that. Okay. So that piece was the 12x8. And then we do another frame like that. And then this will be the boarding ramp. And then the back. The first person to guess in the comments, by the way, what vehicle we end up making, I don't know what'll happen, but we'll do something cool. Let's see, vehicle base 10, 12x8. 8's probably wide enough. I wonder if I only need 6. We'll extend like so. Perfect fit. And then on this side, we're going to do it a little bit different. It's going to be an asymmetric build, which I know some people would really prefer it to be symmetrical. That will just not be possible with this Star Wars ship design. Probably one more. Yeah. And as long as we're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and replace these with the 4x4s, give us a little bit more room. And that should still be enough room to walk down the stairs and hop out of here. Okay, so now let's do some plates. Let's see. My personal favorite color is blue. Obviously, Midas uses gold, but there are not gold plates. We could do... That's kind of gold. We could do black with gold accents. I did see a video that the Modernist posted where she made black vehicles and put the Oro decorations on them to make it black and gold. Actually, I really like that idea. Let's use the granite ones. And we're going to just center this right on the staircase there and move it back 1. And let's go ahead and just take a second. I'm going to change the name of this video now that we are situated. Okay, that should be better. Now, we're going to actually place one more of these. Where did it go? Or actually, maybe we'll do it a little bit smaller than a full. So let's do a 12, and we'll just adjust it over. And we're going to grab some smaller pieces to fill in the gaps. Did I go right past it or not far enough? I wonder if that's my option. Okay, we'll use the 16s. There we go. Oop. That one should be a 12. And then... There we go. And then, yeah, we'll just put one more 16 down here. Or 12, my bad. Okay, that'll give us our back platform. And then for our interior, let's choose a different floor piece. We'll do an interior of white. That way there's nice contrast. There we go. So then for this part, let's fill in black again. And we're going to go ahead and sleep till morning.
Hello. What's the build? Looking good so far. Loving the stream. Is your mic broken? Cause I can't hear you.
Hey, thank you, Renegade. I didn't realize that the mic was off there. If y'all didn't hear me, I appreciate you, Joshy. Looking good so far. I've really been working on this one for a while. I'm excited to show you. And then thank you, Renegade. I might not have realized that my mic was like that if you didn't say it. So anyway, what I'm looking for the underside of this thing is a color to contrast the black. So since black is going to be most of the outside, we're going to make the underside like a light gray. We could do this tan color because it would give us this really cool piece. I just don't know if it's going to look good. The black with the tan, and then we want to use gold. I don't know. Do you think the tan's going to be too weird against black? Let's just try and see how it looks. Because you shouldn't see any of the white once we're done. But I don't know. That doesn't look very yellow. I mean, I guess so. I guess it's a little yellow. That's not really gold, though, right? Well, we could do white. We could do gray. We could make use of some of these pieces. That would be nice. In fact, let's see if there's any good gray pieces in the half walls. I don't not like that. It's just a little bit bigger than I was hoping for. What about... Okay, let's try this one. Sleep till morning so we can see what we're doing. Throw a sleeping bag down. And we're going to grab this piece. I think this 8x8 Tatooine fence corner is going to give us the look we need. So we want it to sit 2 studs behind the front, and we want it to, I think, sit off the edge by 2, or maybe just line it up with the edge, I think. So 2 studs off the front will actually be here because we moved that floor forward 2. So let's do that and grab our pressure plate. Oh, that's neat. Okay, so we actually don't need this. If you're following along, you don't need that build. We're going to put our pressure plate on our existing yellow one and just nudge it down. And that's going to line us up exactly with the base of the white floor. And let's nudge this over so it's well out of our way. Oops, I didn't actually even place it. There we go. And grab that fence corner and adjust it just like so. And down. And down. There we go. There we go. That's a cool look. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so then we pop it on the other side. Oops, too far up. Okay, so I guess that does leave just the littlest bit of a gap. That's not the worst. It was sort of a pieced together ship. Has anybody seen the 2008 Star Wars movie, Star Wars: The Clone Wars? Oh, come on. What's going on? There we go.
Yes.
Okay. Do you remember when Anakin and Ahsoka were fleeing from Asajj Ventress? Hey, thanks for joining, Constant. You do know the Clone Wars movie. It was my very first Star Wars movie. In it, there's a scene where Anakin and his apprentice have to steal a ship, and it's like the ugliest ship you've ever seen in your life, and it's also my favorite. But part of the reason I like it is because it's so ugly. Now, if I can't get this piece to work, though, it's going to be an issue. Come on. Okay, we're going to do this differently. That should be it. There we go. And, oh, that's weird. Okay, I see. There is some sort of a glitch where that piece is slightly misaligned? What? I didn't even know it could do that. See, if I attach it here, there's a little gap. But if I attach it here, now the gap is at the front. Interesting. Okay. We might have to change our mechanism right here, or just redo it anyway, because I do want this to not be misaligned. So we'll attach like so. Like so. Yeah, see that gap? That's so weird. Goodbye, little thing. Bonk. Okay, so then here. Oop. And a free spin swivel. You always want to use the free spin swivels for flying vehicles. It changes your orientation if you use these controllable ones, and you might go flying off in a random direction. If you're trying to turn with it, it might be the most useful thing. But otherwise, the blue ones, and then plan on using thrusters and balloons to change everything. So there we go. That's the look I was going for. We'll connect it here. Is that an 8x? Nice. Okay, cool. It's not perfect, but it's better than what we had. So now, let's fill in these sides here with some walls.
Permission to join the stream.
Ooh, hey Renegade, you can hop in. Yeah, this is just a creative world. Okay. Do you think that's... Yeah, you can barely see that little corner. That's fine. And we'll do the same thing here. Just like so. Let's see. That should let you join. Nice. Oh, look how perfect this is. So do you see where our feet are going to connect to our frame here? We're going to grab the 1x and adjust it over just one. And look at that. Oh, is there a tiny gap again? What is going on? That should theoretically give you a second point of connection for some strength.
Nice.
And then, yeah, we'll keep that one there. What should we do about that little gap, though?
Joining.
And we'll come back to that in a sec. Was I using the Gainsborough houses or walls? There we go. Oh, we need one more small one. Okay, so then the fun part's going to be we have to mirror this round side on the back. But let's go ahead and throw the rest of these down. That'll help us keep it lined up. Okay, and we've got to change it to the asymmetry on this is going to get me. I'm the one that chose an asymmetrical build. Okay. This is just going to be so we can keep track of our wing. Yes, it has a wing that points directly down. Again, I did not design this ship. This is just my... I mean, I designed this that you're looking at right now, but the Star Wars vehicle it's based on, yeah, someone made that for sure. I love it. Why do I keep doing this to myself? Just turn the search feature on. Pop a half wall. Ooh, that lined up nice. That lined up real nice. And a full size. Just like so. And another half size, but this time we have to use the smaller one. And again, adjust it over just... Are you kidding me? No! I did not factor in the car jack. Okay. Don't let me forget this spot. In fact, I'm going to put... What can I put there to help us remember? Let's go with this orange tab. We'll have to remember that that orange tab needs to be fixed later, okay? So then, coming around this way, this is where it's going to be a little tricky, because I'm not that great at math. So if we do this, it does not work. And if I pop you right here, oh my god, I get so confused on the directions. I'm directionally challenged. Okay, and then does this fit? No. But does that fit with a single plate? No, because the plates are too tall. Okay. Well, we might have a little bit of a gap. I was hoping for some extra support, but I think what we're going to do is just... Oh, wait, we decided we didn't even need that. Hey, Renegade. New skin? So then we pop this like so, and we're going to adjust it down and grab... oops, that's staircases. Grab our Tatooine fence corner. That should do. Perfect fit.
Hog trooper or something.
So I don't believe that any more walls will fit in there, so we do have to use vehicle parts. There we go. Does it fit one more? I think we did figure out it fit one more. Oh, that's pretty good. That actually does look like it lined up perfectly. Okay. Renegade, we gotta sleep till morning. Ooh. Sorry, I didn't mean to just tap my mic there.
Thought you might need some light.
Yeah, if you just hop in the bed, we'll get daylight. There we go. Okay, so back to it. Next morning. This is what we've done so far. We have the
I think I
underside.
know what this build is.
Hey, Joshy, you think you got it? Do you know what its name is? I've given you guys some hints. If you got the name, I don't know what the prize is going to be if you guess it, but someone's got to guess it. If you need to look it up, you can too. Okay, so we're going to come back to that part. We got to fill in this back part here because our walls did not reach all the way.
Can I
Oh,
say
no, wait. Yeah, Joshy, go for it. You know what it is? There we go. Now we can keep our direction the same. See, I was worried about the studs facing the wrong way. But this way, we'll still get that cool look. That's what I was going for. And we can finish in with, let's see.
the Twilight?
Yes, you got it. It's the Twilight.
Right.
This was the ship that Anakin and Ahsoka stole. It was a really weird ship.
T4A Lambda.
It's not the Lambda. It was Constant got it right with the Twilight. The Lambda's one of the coolest ones, but I'm pretty sure I've seen a YouTuber on it. I can't remember who it was. Was it Mad Puck? Oh gosh, I don't want to get it wrong if it was like General Ronimus or something. Either way, there's plenty of good YouTubers that have made a Lambda shuttle. No one has made the Twilight yet, so that's what we're working on. It's going to be a little bit ugly, but hey, the ship was the start. No, the weirdest part is here, this wing that points down, there's also a wing that's going to extend out to like here.
I have a Lego book that has the Twilight in it.
Oh, that's cool. Lego book that has the Twilight in it. Yeah, it's really my favorite ship. Between that and then, ooh, do I tell you my other favorite ship? I haven't shown you guys anything because I've been working on another build for it too. Oh no. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. We need Friendly Neighborhood.
Great job at constant gaming with Jay.
Yeah, good work. Okay, so then we need a 2x2. And that goes like so. I wonder if we can fit another one of these in here. Look at that. That's clean. Does the wing work? Here's how you're going to tell if the wing works. Just throw a balloon on it. Throw a balloon on it. Come on. Another object is in the way. What other object is in the way? Y'all jokers are crazy. See, that's weird. Okay. We're going to change this again. Oh, I see. I got stuck. So let's do a little bit thinner of a profile then.
Skull.
That one's granite. And it free spins. And Then we should be able to still sneak one of these on. But let's do one more. Two more, I guess. Okay. It's the best we got for now. Test that the wing works. Look at that. Okay. So eventually that'll have an activated balloon on it. And the activated balloon's going to be backwards from the rest of the balloon. So it will be on when the thing is landed, and that will bring that wing up. And then when we take off, it will turn off, and that will bring the wing back down. That way, the ship isn't really affected by having that balloon on at a weird angle. All of our balloons can point up, and then we still get function. So we'll see if it works. Okay, so we've got our base done. Time to, I think, figure out, should we do the engine or the wing first? Because there's one engine and one wing. Engine on this side, wing on this side. It would make sense to use these again because it gives us that shape. I'm going to look at the picture. The picture I found has a different shaped intake. No, I guess it has the same shaped intake. In fact, I'm going to look up a different picture real fast because that one's like a custom art someone made. See if I can find the actual... Yeah, so it has a round engine back here, and then up front it has like a square intake. Let's see if we can get that square intake. We want this part to be the same color as the top, so we're actually going to use black. Oh yeah, Fortnite Festival. Where's Durburger? There he is, Durburger. And our round pieces are 8x8s, right? I'm just trying to do math. I'm really so bad at math, you guys. Okay. 8x8 times 2 is going to be 16x16. That's normal. So if we want it to be maybe 12 studs. So we're going to do an air intake of 12 studs. Sounds like a lot of nonsense, but trust me, I know what I'm talking about here. So a lot of it is just trying to line up with an image. So we've got probably about let's just go with there. You guys, this is going to be crazy looking. All right, now we need more 12 eyes. Let's extend this out. I like this too because it's got the gray underside, right? Yeah. And then probably let's do 12, 8. Like so. Okay. It does not want to fit through there. So these will have to be 6s, I guess. I'm focused in real hard, you guys. Let's see. Oh my gosh. So that... If we bring it forward, can we move it up? Yes. Do we want that to be perfectly centered? So I think this needs to go up. Let's give it a try. If I mess around with it for too long, I'll never do it. Okay, well that's not that round, and it's kind of huge. Yeah, that's gonna be too big. Okay, well, good thing I good thing I tried it instead of spending too much more time on it. So the simplest way to make a round-shaped engine would be to just brick build it. And hey, Renegade, if you can see it, would you be able to hop into sleep again? If we brick build it with some plates, it gives it sort of a blocky design, which I really don't mind. I was just going to see if I could find any rounder looking ones. We want it to honestly be 16 by 16 was way too big. We probably want it to be right at that 12 by 12. So I am just going to play a little game called look through every single piece that I own and oh. You guys, that's crazy. That's an 8 by 8 round that looks kind of like an engine thruster. If we built around this, when you looked at it from the back, all you would see is that. I kind of like it. Oh, you guys. Okay. We're still gonna play look through every single build piece I own to see if we can find any sort of round 6 by 6 or 12 by 12, or I don't know. We'll see what we got. The launch pad has kind of a round design. That might add a cool detail. The wheels are alright, but I don't think big enough. We could brick build it, but... Okay, not going to be in foundations. Floors might help us, because I know that at the very least some of the floors have those curved... Okay, 6 by 6. We're getting closer. Lockheed's Lighthouse. Remember that. Okay, those are all going to be too big. We'll check walls now. $18 by 18, yeah, not a chance. I keep coming back to these ones. If I was building a more color accurate, this would be fine. I should have maybe built a more color accurate. In fact, if the Midas one turns out pretty good, when I make a tutorial, I'll make it with the sandstone parts. That might give us a little bit more of that look we're going for. I don't know why I didn't think about just making it sandstone color. I just really didn't like it at the time. I was trying to think matching it against the black, but we wouldn't have to do that. by 16. If you're just hopping in, we're trying to find some round wall pieces like this. 6 by 6 corner 2. Okay, so yeah, it's pretty much decided that if we remake this for a tutorial, we're remaking it in sandstone. I think sandstone and gray would be closer to the original color scheme anyway. Wow, I wish I had that part in gray. Or black. I just need it in a second color, because really, you want the top half of this engine to be black, and then the bottom half to be gray, because it's supposed to be a different color underneath. That's why we went with black, so it'd be a nice striking contrast. But anyway, let's come back to that. Let's not get too lost. We're going to grab... Makes the most sense. Pop one of those there. And... Actually, let's do one of those all the way down. And for the side, let's use the black Durburger. I really do use this one quite a bit, turns out. So let's see. 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we should be able to put a 4x8 right there in that spot, if we did our math right. There's no 4x8. I'm always trying to keep piece count down. There we go. But I do like that look. That's good. There we go. So that's where the air intake will be. And then the thruster will be back on this side. I don't know if this thing's going to be able to fly straight. We'll find out. There's that. And I think let's extend it up just a little bit more. Okay. Let's change this just a little bit. Now it's a little off-center. I'm just trying to be so careful hitting these.
Can I join?
Hey, Joshy. Yeah, you can join. If you leave me your Fortnite, I can add you. Same with you too, Constant. If you're here watching, I don't know what y'all are up to.
Josh lol 6288.
Did I type it in right?
Hee. Yes.
And this is you here then? I just want to wait for a confirmation before I just want to make sure I'm adding the right people.
Yep.
There we go. And Constant, if you want to hop in too, you are more than welcome to.
Chaos incoming.
Did you get your boat made, Renegade?
Look at this boat.
Alright, well, let's take a quick break from this. I'm gonna sleep until morning, Renegade, okay? We all will have to make a bed real fast to sleep until morning, and then I'll look at the boat. It's better to see it in daytime for sure.
Can I add you so I can join? Probably gonna change it soon. Your mic again.
Thank you, Renegade. Why do I keep doing that? Okay. Can we all see Renegade's boat? Renegade Blaze over on YouTube just made this. It is her own design, from what I understand.
boat model is rubbish.
No, it's great. We might need a little bit more weight on it because it leans forward or it leans back quite a bit here, see? But if it had a little bit more forward weight. Yeah, and Renegade actually also has a YouTube channel, so if you haven't checked her out, I'm pretty sure... You okay with me plugging your channel here? I mean, at this point, it's your username.
Compared to the others.
Oh, I see what you mean. You made a couple of others. Whoops, we lost you. Oh, glitched a little bit. That's okay. It's really cool build. Oh yeah, there's one more part. I gotta show you this. We're gonna go over maybe to some flatter ground. I think there's some flatlands over here. Let's land. It's even a land speeder. And I have the hardest time ever going up hills, but this thing goes up hills pretty easy because it's always trying to lean back like a boat, right? And since there's no powered steering, it's just the thrusters. You never need batteries. There we go. We're almost to the water. Pretty cool. Thank you, Renegade. I gotta get back to my build.
Light bulb.
That is your favorite emote, isn't it?
I will build one more model. I will build one more model.
Okay. I think we were out over here, right? There it is. Okay, so now let's work on the wing. So the wing needs to basically line up with this center. Yeah, I can get you a key. Josh, do you want a key too? This is just a creative world, so anything that you guys make, like it might get broken. This isn't, I just make this stuff on this world for, I won't go out of my way to break it, of course, right? We're not going to go griefing people, but this one's just the free build world. So anyway, we want our wing to line up with this part. So we're looking at like one space above the, I guess this doesn't need to line up exactly. The ship's kind of a mess. So to make our wing, let's start with just one of these. And let's get a bird's eye view, see what we're working with here. The wing needs to extend out from about here to all the way to the black part. And then it needs to go out to about here. It's really big wing on one side. So I think the center point is going to be lined up right with this thing, which is pretty good anyway, because it gives us a convenient, like, I don't know, starting spot. In fact, actually, instead of using this, let's use the bigger ones. Oh, it's such a weird design. Whose idea was this? Okay, that should be good. The wing will be maybe a little bit bigger than that, but that'll be a decent enough frame. But we do want it to connect on this side, so let's go... Actually, let's go like this. Oh no, actually I can't because I need to leave room for that wing. Okay, we're just going like this. That should be fine. There we go. Eight spaces should be big enough. If anyone remembers from that movie, the 2008 Clone Wars movie, there's a pivotal scene when they are inside this ship and they're being chased by, I want to say Magna Guard starfighters. And for some reason, the cannon is in the forward position. And that was like a huge plot point that they needed to turn the cannon around. So we're going to recreate that. That's why I'm leaving this spot blank. We will be using... I know I said not to. We will be using the controllable swivel to make our cannon turn around, right? Just like the movie. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and just start that. There we go. So then here, let's just adjust one of those in, and then grab like so. And that should give us a nice rounded look. Change this just a little. All right, team, we know what to do. Nighttime. Oh, hey, look at that. Y'all see that? I recognize that build. This one too. Are you able to hop into a bed, Josh? There we go, perfect. Okay, I don't know what day we're on, We've got our wing design, our cabin design, our thruster design, the cannon.
Sorry it wasn't letting me in.
No, you're okay, Josh. I don't also usually get upset. I'm just like, that's okay. If we can't see, we can only sleep till morning. And just like literally just lay there, you know. I know that the buttons are sometimes really bad. I don't know if you guys play Brick Life ever, but sometimes when you're going to hand another player something, it just does not give you the option, and they will just be standing there like, please take this parking ticket. And I'm like, I'm trying to, but it won't let me. And yeah, that is basically what you do in Brick Life. If you haven't played it, that's what you got going on. That's it. Okay. Let's go ahead and plate our wing. Wing is going to be black on top, gray on bottom. So we will do, I think let's start with just some larger plates. We want, ooh, I kind of like that. Let's see how that looks. And then, oh, actually, we'll go like so. And I'm going to add just one of these in to keep it even. My reason being is I don't want this piece to click onto here, and I was worried if I had placed it there that it would have gotten stuck. So right now what we'll do is, that should be good. Yeah. Renegade made a new boat. Pretty good. Let's go one in, do you think? And then you really got to do some of this by feel. Another one in. It's going to give us a look, but we're trying to get this back part to be a little bit off so that we get that wing design. So if we do like so, and then like so. That's all right. It looks wing-ish. We'll leave that. That won't click, right? If I place this here, that should be fine. There we go.
Incoming.
Nice. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. I like the design on it. So then for oops, not anarchy. For gray floors, let's choose, because we got to choose based on the underside, unless we want to. Oh gosh, do we want to do that? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Grab a pressure plate, flip it upside down, replate it from the underside. I think I'm gonna do that. Oh, why am I doing that? Alright. This is madness. So now we need the lightest colored gray, so I think that's going to be Halloween Town.
Sorry, Josh.
Okay, so before we get too far, let's throw some secret balloons in. we should have enough room. So we'll put one facing that way.
I'ma build a Humvee.
One bit that way, back and forth. Oop. And we don't want to put too many because we're going to be adding more, but we don't want to leave it completely without because this thing is going to be heavy and unwieldy, and we want it to be as neutrally balanced as possible. So the wing's not going to be perfect on the underside, by the way. It's not going to be perfect at all. It's supposed to be in a regular ship. But what we're going to do is, I think, extend out like that and like that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And we might even pop just one of these on the end. No. Let's do like so and like so. Gives it a little bit of color too. There we go. And we're going to leave this back part open. That way this wing has room to fit. And we can even test and make sure it's going to work. So let's see. We've got lots of room. Let's add one more to the underside. And then our seat is going to be up here. So we'll put our tester pilot here. Alright, let's test that bottom wing. Boom! And it even clips through the floor like I was hoping it would. So this is the official landed position. That's a nice fit. We're going to adjust the wing a little bit for more decoration. But practically it works. It clips right through the floor.
Nice.
And let's see, will it destroy the floor when we turn it off? So when we go to fly and we want the wing to flop down. Oh, perfect. What? It's literally exactly perfect. Okay. As for walls, we're going to need probably from Fortnite Festival. See if there's half size first. There's not half size first. Okay. That... Whoa, what do we do? What do we do? Build sideways. That would give us some different height. I think we're going to have to just plate build it. I really do not do a lot of plate building. In fact, it will literally be my first not purely, but plate built vehicle. And what I mean by that is just stacking these guys on top of each other to get the shape. Normally what I do is use the floor pieces for floors, or maybe a little bit like this one for some side decorations, but I will use wall pieces and vehicle parts for the actual build, but I don't think we're doing that this time. So let's go melodic thin floor. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. 1, 2, 3. Okay. This is top tier content, I know. We are just clicking plates on top of each other. Okay, well, I'm not mad at it. Like, every time I see other YouTubers use this style, I'm like, wow, their build looks so cool, I should do that. I see why they do it. missed one. I said I missed one. There we go. Okay. I think I did one too many. Because what we want now, that's about eye height. Maybe one less. Yep, that's perfect. Nope, let's do it. We're gonna add windows. Ooh. Wow, I really wish that there was a way to just turn the day and night off. I get it, when you're in expert mode, that's part of the thing. Survival mode, you're gonna need bones. But when you're in creative mode and you can just spawn bones and you're clearly just building for fun, I wish they could turn the day-night cycle off. Maybe it'll come in a new update. Again, I'm not promising anything, but we'll see. Do you see Renegade just sleep till morning? I know it's annoying. I really appreciate you guys. Okay, so for the windows, let's keep grabbing some black pieces, but we're going to use the 2x6. One, two, three, four. One, two, three, four. And four more. There we go. That's a good window, and we're going to do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces away. 2, 3, and 4 plates tall. Second window, and we're going to do one more. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then for this last part, we're going to leave that for now, because we're going to come back to it. Now we grab the 8x. And we're just going to fill in like so. We can extend that over, because that'll get filled in eventually. Let's make sure we can still see out our... Oops. Ow. Make sure we can still see out our windows. Go down the stairs. That's excellent. Oh, that's so nice, you guys. This is turning out better than any of the practice modes I've done, where I was trying it without live streaming. I almost forgot to fill this part in. Excellent. That was clean. This is even cleaner than the real ship is. The real ship is supposed to be a big mess, and then I made the wings messy, but I made this part, like, pristine. We might be changing the wings to be a little bit nicer. Okay, so the front of the ship has this really bizarre shape to it. Oh, hold up, my mom wished me happy Easter. I gotta send her a text. If you haven't sent your mom a happy Easter text or hug.
Yeah, that's nice.
There we go. Okay, so, oh yeah, that's right. I was looking up the picture of the vehicle again when I saw that my mom texted. Okay, so it has this really bizarre front part. Now, I feel like we nailed this. This isn't an exact shape, an exact match anyway, but the front part overhangs. So let's just mess around for a second and see if we can get the overhang part. Wow, okay. Oh, that's weird. Looking at this for the first time, even though I keep saying it's my favorite ship. It is. It is. It just has a lot going on. If you want to see what ship we're building, and you can hop on Google, just search Star Wars The Twilight. You're going to see it's a mess. But yep, that's the one we're working on. Yeah, we're going to change the wing for sure. Sorry if you were following along on the build, but this part we're going to change. I'm just going to... I don't want to remove it yet. But yeah, it looks like the wing in the picture is a lot thinner too. This is sort of a chunky wing. Yeah, it's even bigger than... Well, no, because we haven't made the actual engine part. There'll be the big thruster right here. So yeah, the wing might be a good size. I think it should be a little bit thinner, like maybe 4 studs thinner. Or maybe 6 studs thinner. Either way, the ADHD is bad with this one. Let's recreate our other side. Before we get too far, Durburger, Fortnite Forever Festival. We are grabbing that piece. And it goes there. And then the 8x. I don't remember how many of these we do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. And then for our windows again, since we've randomly decided we're going for a clean look, we're going to offset it, make the windows match. Ooh, okay. What do we do? What do we do? Here we go. Ah! There we go. I don't hate it. Let me grab our 2x8s, because those are just the plain black. And fill in there, there, and there. Okay. You guys, this is coming together so good. So now on this side we need to match. So we're going to go just like so and extend it all the way. My character isn't... Don't do that to me. Extend it all the way over to as far as we can, which is right there. And then we're going to place a new one in the correct spot and remove that one. That way we know that both sides are exactly lined up. We're going to just do... Apparently we're going to fly to do it. Okay, and we're going to come back to that part later, but, oh, actually, this part, I think we can just leave because we're going to be facing it a little bit differently, but I also wonder if this is kind of a fun little side exit, like if we changed up so that there was a little bit of walkway that you could go out this way. Either way, you guys are going to have to give me just a moment. I will be right back.
Alright.
Alright, I'm back. Can you hear me? There we go.
Yeah, I got you. I can hear you.
Okay, cool. Thank you, Josh. Alright, so let's get the shaping of our front down a little bit more. We're going to use...
Yeah.
Perfect. And Constant, you're still welcome in. I just need... Even if it's the handle you end up changing. Nope. So 16 plus 4 is 20. How do we make 20 out of 6, 8, and 16? I guess we can use 4. See, this is the math problems that our teachers never taught us. Actually, so 16 plus 4 is 20. So if we just do... I don't necessarily want it to be uneven. So actually, 16 plus 4 plus...
Change eventually.
12? Nope, there's no 12. 8, 6, and... Okay. We're making it asymmetrical. The whole thing already is. Ooh.
I just finished building one of your AT-ATs.
The AT-AT?
Yeah, one of my favorites.
Okay, I'll come check that one out. Real quick, let's sleep till morning again. What is this, day 5?
Yeah.
It sort of recontextualizes every time you see 100 days in LEGO Fortnite. We're already 1/20th of the way there. We've been streaming for an hour and a half. So 100 days in LEGO Fortnite is like one day, 24 hours of playing. Whoa, that one's cool.
Oh, yeah. You know, me and my friends, we actually came up. So you know how you had like the swivel plate on the back of the ATSD, so you could go in first person?
Yeah.
So me and my friend actually came up that if we could do that, then we could like but we could do that with the AT-AT. We just had to put it inside, and we had to open the roof so we could get out.
I didn't even think about that. Well,
I'm still getting used to the controls on this thing.
yeah, it takes a second. It's fun as like a water strider. I've been practicing them on water because you're guaranteed flat land.
Yeah. Me and my friend also added like 2 big thrusters on the back. So if you want to like pop this big air balloon out, you could like just fly around without using the leg.
Which button? Oh, I see. I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I'm gonna add those right now, actually.
Okay. I'm gonna work back on the front of this part. I keep getting distracted and or shot at.
Oh, the server's gonna restart.
The server's gonna restart. Okay. Well,
Yeah,
it's also it's after 5, so we have not checked the shop. I don't know if you guys have checked the shop, but I like to check the shop every day.
Oh yeah, I always look out for the
Incoming.
Star Wars characters.
Incoming.
For sure.
The mini Lego passes.
There goes Renegade. Again, if you guys haven't checked out Renegade's channel, she's really trying to grow it as much as she can. She's posting a lot more. Okay, so we're going to work a little bit longer, and then I think we'll go check out the shop and see if that's cool.
Alright.
So you can see what I'm doing here. I'm trying to extend this out at an angle. I definitely have the color scheme wrong, and you guys will notice that if you Google the vehicle. But we're doing the best we can. It's Lego Fortnite. You know how it goes.
Yeah. We're trying to use what we got. Ooh, I just found out a turning mechanism.
Yeah?
Yeah, it looks weird, but
My mic
it
fell off.
works.
Just a sec. Let me put the dogs in the room. I'll be right back again.
Alright.
Okay. Yeah, they just tend to bark, and I didn't want them to be on the stream.
Yeah. I used to have a dog. She wasn't very loud though.
Yeah.
She only barked when people came to the house.
Oh yeah, I'm expecting someone to come. Severin's going to be home soon.
Oh, alright. It's hard. Okay, so channel 2 should be to the here, and then maybe
Okay, that's coming along.
there we go. I
Piggy.
finally got it. The turning mechanism right.
Chicken.
It looks weird, but
Well, we like weird looking vehicles here. That's sort of the that's sort of
yeah.
the vibe.
I mean, it's the chaos terminal.
Exactly.
So we're kind of looking for chaos.
Yeah, it's not called the like super clean cut vehicle with nothing wrong with it terminal.
Yeah. Yeah.
That would be too long of a name.
Like, nobody's gonna search up that.
No, that would be silly. Okay. We got our front. I like that shape. It leaves a little bit of room because technically the driver's seat's supposed to be a little bit more forward. So let's see. Oh, perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, this is really nice.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. Well, do you guys want to go check the shop? You're key
Sure.
holders, so you're welcome to be on this world. Try not to break this vehicle, of course, because we're going to try to finish it.
Alright, yeah.
But let's see what's in the shop.
Alright, here we go. Let's see. Okay, Adventure Time.
Adventure Time car. The cats are alright. I like the one with the helmet a lot more.
Yeah. That one's a really nice one.
Catwoman. She's pretty cool. She doesn't really have a lot of printing on her, just on the torso, and that's it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I only just kind of
goggles
figured
are-
out.
Ema
The-
gift you something.
Goggles are kind of big. Not gonna lie. They look like really weird from the front. Look funny.
Yeah. Oh, you don't have to do that, Renegade. We honestly have so many skins. I'm keeping an eye out for Midas skins. I'm still missing a couple
What
of
do you
Midas
want?
skins.
I mean, this is my Xbox account, so I don't have as many like Chapter 3 skins as I have on here.
Yeah.
Because I started in Chapter 3 Season 1.
Oh, see, I started in Chapter 4, so I missed a whole bunch.
Uh, yeah, Chapter 3 Season 1, Spider-Man, Colombo, it was amazing.
Nice.
I gave you the bad kid skin.
I checked the item shop a couple times today. Oh, I think it just reloaded.
Ready to add me yet?
Hold on, let me come back in. Oh no, nothing changed. Nothing changed.
Yeah, it looks the same.
Yeah, because it showed like a
Lawless
little loading.
Luxury. She's kind of cool. Do you see in the Battle Ready section, Lawless Luxury, the gold cutters?
Oh yeah,
That's neat. Look good for Midas.
they're really good actually. That would be good if you don't have a minus like gold pickaxe if you're wearing a Midas skin,
Mm-hmm.
you could use those.
Oh, there's Midas drums. I don't need that. The high society. I don't ever really use the drums.
Yeah, we hear you, Renegade. Ooh, I really like this glider. It's the paper plane. Has like a bunch of drawings on it and
Iron Man looks pretty good.
yeah, my favorite one's probably like the paper plane.
Do you want them?
It's in locker bundles.
Locker bundles. Oh, I just passed it. There it is.
Yeah, I really like it. Neat.
Tell Emmy what you
Like one of
want.
those goofy ones that Fortnite always puts in.
Hey, Renegade. I really appreciate it. I really don't need anything. I'll show you. I've got like 2,000 V-Bucks. This is our loadout of skins. We're really okay. You should save it and see if another Renegade comes in. And yeah, Jay, I can add you. Whenever you're ready here. Sabrina Carpenter.
Oh my goodness. There's this guy that I see while searching up
Put
your
it in for the
AT&T
fifth
build.
time.
It's like he's building like it's not supposed to work. It's just like a giant like it's just supposed to be there as like a statue. It is very detailed. It has all the right colors and everything. It's
Ooh, let's
nice.
see.
I have them all.
Ooh, I see the John Cena's back in the bundle.
Oh yeah. Can't see him. I like the Nightmare Mantle, but not enough to get it. The blue and red on it doesn't really match Midas too much.
You know, I'm actually gonna turn on your live stream right next to me. I just can't have it too loud because then I'm gonna get it all mixed up.
It's okay. I'm honestly gonna hop off here. Chaos Sev just got home. He's been at the Mermaid Festival all weekend.
Oh,
But I'll be
alright.
on a little bit later. I don't know if I'll live stream, but I'll be on the play.
Wanna play brickcraft?
I probably won't be there. I have a baseball game tomorrow and I need to
Oh,
go to sleep.
all right. Well, good luck at your baseball game. And
Alright,
yes, Renegade, I'll
thanks.
get some brickcraft in for sure. I'll let you know. All right. Well, I think we're going to call it there. Thank you so much to everybody who joined today. If you haven't, go ahead and like and subscribe. We're happy to have you here at the Chaos Terminal. And then stick around because in May we are doing our new upload schedule. So keep an eye out for that. All right. Y'all have a good rest of your night. Bye.
Alright.
I gave you those
I'll see ya.
gold
Bye.
pickaxes.